What's up guys, I'm Jake from TexMTB, and today I'm going to be talking about the Specialized Epic Comp mountain bike. So here today, we've got the bike. This is going to be a size large. This bike typically goes for $2,900. So basically we're going to start off going over all of the special features on this bike that makes it a real good bike for the money. So starting off, we've got the SRAM Level TL brakes, hydraulic brakes. These have some good stopping power. Just from the little times I've ridden it around, they felt pretty solid to me. So next up, it's got a SRAM GX 1x11 drivetrain. 1x11s are kind of the way to go nowadays. You know, as technology is getting better, you get that extra range in your gearing, go up hills and all that. Next up, suspension. It's got the brain technology in the rear, so whenever you're pedaling and going high speeds, basically the suspension kind of locks up almost like a hardtail for you, so you're not really losing any of that power in the rear suspension as you're going. And then whenever you hit like a bigger bump or a drop and whatnot, your suspension still engages as usual and will still be nice and soft. So next up, these wheels here, they come with boost spacing. So these spokes, basically what this means is that these spokes are more spread out in a way from the middle. So instead of like a typical spacing, they're going to be really close to the inside. These are pushed out a little bit, and what this does is gives you that extra strength and more of a triangular shape into the rim. So your spokes are going more like this, which definitely helps with the strength. The frame on this bike is made out of aluminum, and it is quite light actually, being that it's not a full carbon bike. I'm still quite impressed with it. I don't know the exact weight, but we will put that here on the screen here in a second. All right, so we're getting some quick action shots of the bike. Tyler's gonna hit a quick little jump. Nice and easy. This bike can take stuff like that very easily. Very capable bike. All right, it's going for a little round two. This is definitely a little bigger than what you'd encounter on most trails. Look at that little one-hander action too. Too easy. One other feature I forgot to mention earlier is this also features a little auto sag thing with the rear shock. So this here, you can basically overfill this to higher PSI than what's needed for your weight. So you sit on the bike, and once you're sitting on it, you'll have like either yourself or a friend that can reach this little valve here. Have them hit this, and it'll actually adjust it for your weight automatically, even though the PSI won't be exactly correct. So it's kind of just a little easy on the go feature. So overall, after riding this around for a bit, as I expected, it did feel very nice, and I'm very impressed with how this bike rides and performs. Shifting was really smooth and all that as well. Brakes feel phenomenal. Overall, for the price point, I'd give this bike an absolute 10 out of 10. But however, this isn't going to be your like super weight weenie type of bike with the aluminum frame. Like I said, it's not full carbon. There's not a ton of carbon on this bike, if any at all actually. But also, I mean, it's just a good cross-country bike, so just kind of remember that. It's not going to be something great for hitting big jumps or road rides or anything, but it's a good kind of in a way do-it-all bike just for trails and all that. If you do racing or any of that, I would definitely recommend this bike. It feels light and nimble enough to definitely win some races. It's not really all about the bike either. It's also about how the rider can do. And so as long as you've got a good skill set, this will definitely get you a victory. And overall, I do really like this bike, and hopefully this review is helpful for y'all. We'll have everything linked down in the description if you want to go find how to get this bike, as well as go check out our other videos on how to shop on Pink Bike or buy used bikes. We have a whole video explaining how to find good deals, so if you want to find a good deal like we did on this one, go check those out, and hopefully you can get yourself a nice bike for a good price. So anyways, that's going to wrap up this video, and thanks for watching TexMTB. Yeah.